Hello everybody. Can you hear me? Hello, hello. I hope you can hear me. Hello, Michael. So glad to have you here, guys. Today I want to spend some time talking about the topic of patriarchal, matriarchal, and God is a woman, and the fact that women must take back their power. So if you are interested, please type yes and tap the screen for me, because I really think that today we need to empower women to take back their own power and truly understand that we were brainwashed into behaving in a very disempowered way. What we are seeing in society right now, it's the shadow aspects of masculine energy and the shadow aspect of female energy. Why am I saying this? Because patriarchy is actually bad for the man itself. You see, often women think that, oh, this is a patriarchal society, they hold the power, they have a better. No, they don't. They are the one who are suffering as much as we are. Men have the highest suicidal rates. Men are victim of the manifestation of the shadow aspect of masculine energy. In the past, before the Spanish invasion, in Africa, especially Central Africa, the society were matriarchal, meaning the women were leading through love, compassion, through they were organizing a society. They were organizing men to do the work, because the women are the one who has the vision. We as women are the one that are closest to God. We are the one who receive the semen and we make a baby out of it in 9 months. We are the one that experience God powers the most. We are the closest to God. We receive the vision and then we let men see the vision so that they can take the action to bring the vision to materialize the vision. So the society was matriarchal. But men started to be afraid somehow of the women power. They started to be afraid because priestesses, witches, we started to manifest very high power. We could see things, we could connect with nature, we are nature. Something that the patriarchal did, it disempower who we are by making us feel that we're not enough. As I said before, women are the closest to God. We experience the most God's powers. Because God creates and we create. We literally create. We are the human manifestation of Gaia. You see, the earth and space are together. They are a divine couple. Space is the masculine energy. Space is the galaxy, the universe is the oyster, is the container of Gaia. So the galaxy, the space, is the safe container in which Gaia can create. Gaia can create its own creature. Gaia can create the ecosystem. We cannot have one without the other, though, because they are complementary. They need each other. They are not equal, but they are complementary. So we are the human representation of Gaia, female, and men are the human representation of space. The point is that Gaia and the female energy has a rhythm. This rhythm is very slow. And the patriarchal made us feel like our slowness, it's not worthy, it's not enough, it's not valuable. If we see nature, nature has a season. Nature is very slow. You don't see a tree growing, and yet it does. Nature has a rhythm, like we have winter, autumn, spring, and summer, and yet everything is accomplished. Thank you. But the patriarchal made us feel that this rhythm is not viable. The patriarchal is all about productivity, go and get it, do, achieve, money, yeah, war, let's kill each other. The shadow aspect of patriarchal, because the light aspect of patriarchal, it's amazing. The light aspect of patriarchal is love and protection. It's protecting, it's giving, it's loving, it's defending the weakness, it's defending what is not functioning as they are. Instead, the shadow side of patriarchal, what we see today, it's war, it's power, it's hungry for power, money, success, showing off, bitches, power, money, yeah. So women got deprived from their power. In the past, as I was saying, the society was matriarchal, meaning that the women were organizing. They were organizing a society with heart-centered power, with community, with love, with reciprocal help, with nurturing, with slow movement, with compassion. There was a respect for the sacrality of the day. Everything was sacred. The air that we breathe, the water that we touch. Women were respecting nature. Women were communicating with the gods. And men got scared of this strong power that we had. And so with the Hispanic invasion and other things, the patriarchal started to come on top and literally disempower women. We were taken away from our position of power, and we started to basically manifest the shadow aspect of masculine energy and the shadow aspect of female energy, because the shadow aspect of both our energy, we can see them today. The patriarchal, people think is beneficial for men. It's not beneficial for men. It's very bad for them because they kill each other. They compete with each other. They send each other to die for the country. It's all about, like, men have the highest suicidal rates. Like, patriarchal is not good for men as much as it's not good for female. That's why we have to reverse these things and bring back the balance. The only way to do this, though, is for women to stop acting like men, and going back to this God power that we have. As I said, we are the closest to God. We are the closest to higher realms, and every woman, monthly, we go through the season of nature. Every month we experience autumn, winter, summer, and spring. Every month we do not function with masculine energy. Masculine energy has a daily cycle. They function with 24-hour cycle. That's why they can be productive. That's why they can be go and get it. That's why they can work, exercise, business, do this, do that, because they have a daily cycle. Women, we don't. So we have been pushed to act like them, to be productive like them, to have a job like them, to function like them. And we took this as a challenge, like, oh, we must be like them, we must beat them, we must raise our masculine energy to compete. And that is our downfall, because we do not work like them, we don't function like them. Our energy is monthly. So if you study a woman's cycle, we have a via positiva and a via negativa. During the via negativa, we have a build of energy, which is usually the first, basically when your period ends, 15 days, more or less. Those 15 days until your period ends, we have this via positiva, in which we are pretty much in our masculine energy. We are capable of doing, of taking decision, of acting, of exercising and going getting and expressing ourselves, and go out of our comfort zone. And then from the 15 days until the start of the period, we are going through via negativa, which is our winter, is when everything shut down, is when we relax. We are not meant to do, we are meant to receive, we are meant to go inside, we are meant to literally do nothing. But society made us feel guilty to be doing nothing, to expecting to be worshipped, to expecting to be served. But this is what nature does. This is how our energy works. We go through this phase in which we go inside. We go in our cave, we reflect, we take all our energy back, we don't do anything. But of course, society made us feel like we are a burden, like we are not valuable because we are weaker, because we want to be worshipped and taken care of. But this is how our energy works. If you study the book Ancient Future, which I recommend all of you to get, when it speaks about the principle of gender, it explains that everything, material and non-material, and alive and not alive, and human and non-human, that is in this world. So what you see and what you don't see, human, animals, flowers, air, electricity, everything has a female pole and a masculine pole. Everything has masculine energy and female energy, and they learned how to work together. They are complementary, they're not equal. They're complementary. So we are the one who are in dysfunctional behaviors. We do not know how to use our masculine energy and our feminine energy in a functional way. And this is why the whole world is fucked up, guys. As simple as that, because women have been pushed to behave like men, being independent, workaholic. Like, women are not supposed to be independent. Women are supposed to live in a collective. Their energy function through love, compassionate action. Oh no, my friend, we take the power. I don't need to meet nobody. We take the power, and this is an energetical shift. It's nothing out there will give you the power. It's not a man, it's not action, it's not people, it's you. When you force your energy to function like it was meant to be, everything will align with that. Until women behave like men, so our energy is about doing, achieving, taking care of everybody, overdraining yourself, constantly giving, that is a man role. You are manifesting an environment that will treat you like that. When you come back to your divinity, to your royal energy of a queen, you understand that you are meant to have a life of ease and grace. You are meant to be worshipped by men. And unfortunately, men get their little ego get crushed so easily. They don't understand that this patriarchal society is hurting them more than what they would be in a matriarchal society. In a matriarchal society, they would be valued, they would be loved, they would be cared for, they would be nurtured, as long as they worship women. But unfortunately, in this modern day, we have also a shadow side of women. So we have a matriarchal energy, a female energy that is wounded, is toxic. And we have a patriarchal, a masculine energy that is wounded, it's toxic, it's a shadow. So what we see mostly in our society those days, there is a shadow manifestation of masculine energy, a shadow manifestation of feminine energy. Unfortunately, this is another thing that a lot of people are so focused in meeting soul and grow with your partner. Well, guess what? You will never meet a divine counterpart until you don't actually embody the divine in you. So until your energies are out of balance, you will constantly manifest people who have out of balanced energy. So healing our masculine energy and healing our feminine energy means that biologically, okay, we have to accept the body that we have. So biologically, you have male organs, reproductive organs, and female reproductive organs. Biologically, we have those bodies, but energetically, we have masculine energy and we have feminine energy. Those two energy are expressed in a different degree. And some people, so this is not about your biological body. So if your biological body, it's a man, but you have more female energy, that's fine, that's fine. If your biological body is a female, but you have more masculine energy, that's fine as well. But you have to make sure that you are not into those energy because society pushed you. You have to be sure that you are at peace with your masculine energy and you know how to use it and you love it. And you have to make sure that you understand your female energy, and you know your female energy, and you know how to use it, and you know in what percentage you need one and the other. If most men that are not able to manifest a female counterpart is because they don't know how to care about their own feminine energy. So if you're not able to date your own feminine energy, how are you supposed to date your feminine divine counterpart? It's not going to happen, because you do not know how to date, how to treat your own feminine energy. And if you are a woman, and you don't know how to treat your masculine energy, you repulse your masculine energy, or you repress it, or you avoid it, it's the same thing. You will never find a man counterpart, because you don't know how to deal with your own masculine energy. So this is very deep, and society brainwashed that we do not have role model for this. We don't. So what we see in society is a very dysfunctional man and a very dysfunctional woman just running around and running this earth. That's why we still have war. That's why, we are little humans floating in a rock in the middle of infinite space, and we send men to die in war and kill each other for the country, for a piece of land. Like, it's crazy. So, that's why women act like men. That's why women are fucking mentally dysfunctional, and they are all women are drained. We do not, we have been brainwashed into submission when we are the fucking leader. You see, when a king acts like a slave, guess what? Everything goes to shit, isn't it? Because if the queen acts like a slave, who is gonna run the country? Who is gonna run the world? Who is gonna run the empire? Nobody. So yes, Mary Magdalene is really present here. So the mess that we are in, it's so intense that it requires women to do the radical change of taking back your energy. Taking back your energy meaning stop any energetic leaking that you have, overdoing, overgiving, overachieving, behaving like a man, thinking that you have to do everything on your own, expecting to be served, expecting to be worshipped, carrying that unconditional love, radiating that unconditional love, that presence, that silence, that connection to God will automatically manifest things to you. When we are in that energy of chasing, of requiring validation, of needing to prove a point, or in that energy of submission, shut your mouth, behave, be quiet, overdo, we end up completely fucking up our energy system, and we go out of our divinity. As a woman, we have to go back to our essence, our presence, that God presence, is when you access this, is this meditation that you are just essence, and this essence is pressure. You are precious. Every finger you lift is a miracle. Everything you do, everything you say comes from unconditional love. Come from unconditional love for others and yourself. Yourself first and then others. It comes from loving places, empowering places, from grace, ease, from abundance, richness. And you move in that energy. You expect to be worshipped because you are valuable, because your presence gives, your presence heals, your ability creates. We create, we see, we are the closest to God. So that's why the priestesses were killed, that's why witches were killed, and that's why we cannot allow history to repeat itself. In this current timeline, they will not come and haunt us anymore. They cannot come and kill us anymore. So we can stand in our knowledge, we can stand in our energy, we can expect the world to serve us. Just energetically shifting from chasing, doing, or hiding and being submissive to being and expecting reverence, expecting that what we radiate is coming back to us. If you radiate fear, if you radiate uncertainty, if you radiate submission, if you radiate needing to control, chasing, achieving, wanting, needing, going mental, this is what you will attract back. Yes, girl, yes, exactly. Male energy is mostly external, and female energy is internal. When we create that softness, when we create that center, when we connect with our essence and we dissociate from everything that we are not, you see, a lot of people think, a lot of women and men think that you are your thought, that you are what your little monkey mind is repeating during the day. You are not your thought. Your thoughts are a CD that is stuck in repeat. There are shit up there that come from your childhood, the TV, your mother, your father, society, expectations, stories, narratives, beliefs, outdated beliefs, collective consciousness. There is crap in here that is collective. There are stories in here that need to be broken. There are ancestral repeating dysfunctional patterns that you have to recognize. This is just a box that repeats shit. You are none of that stuff. You're not your bank account, you're not your name, you're not your surname, you're not your thought. What are you? Can you feel what you are? Most people don't. We are just, it's just essence. It's just a moment, it's just a breath. It's like a bulb of a lamp. Like, you are just energy. You're just presence. And instead, most people are still trapped in this ego mind, in this monkey mind. It's you are what you do, you are what you achieve, you are your status, you are your bank account, you are your clothes, your house, you are your thought, you are... And all of that is dysfunctional. Anyway, let's clean some energy, because I don't know if it's me, but take a really deep breath and try to fill up the diaphragm, not your lungs. Hold it and release. I'm writing a book about these things, so hopefully when it's ready, you will fancy to read it. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for listening to me. I hope you enjoyed. If you feel guided to book a private session with me, the link is in the bio. If you have any question, let me know. If you have any question that you want me to answer with a video, please let me know. If I can serve you in any way today or later, just text me or send me a comment, or I will try my best to serve you. And remember that the power is within you, and remember that this reality is nothing that you cannot change and you cannot shift. Remember that there is a secret gem, a secret key in your heart, and as soon as you take an elevator and from here you move down here, you will find many answers. You will find many people that resonate with you. You will find your community. You will find your sentence and your divine powers. So enjoy the day, beautiful butterflies. Namaste.